Hello Sag, welcome to your mid-April reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. This reading is going to hold true from the 15th to the 30th of April. I'm starting off with a couple of star code oracles because we have some lovely planetary transits happening right now, and I want to touch upon those for sure. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Sag. Oh, very nice. Wow, okay. Some of you may have an Aries ascendant, it's possible. But we have first house and Aries. I'm going to talk about both of them together actually. The first house is usually your ascendant, okay? It is how you are perceived by the world. It is the energy you put forth when you enter a room for the first time. It is how people look at you. This may not be how you perceive yourself, but it is how people perceive you. With Aries, it's quite interesting that we have Aries and first house together, because Aries, it rules the first house, in astrology. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. We are in Aries season, at least till the 19th. The sun is shining in Aries. And Aries is a cardinal fire sign. It takes action. It is the first sign of the zodiac wheel. It controls, it takes action, it takes charge, it commands, and it acts. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars right now though is in Pisces, okay? It does not like being in Pisces. It's debilitated there. Pisces is a mutable water sign, and Pisces likes to go with the flow. Pisces doesn't like to take control. So, Mars doesn't like to be there. But with first house in Aries coming up for you, I feel like you are ready to take charge. You're ready to take action towards something in your life. This could be on the work front. It could be in love. It could be anything. We will see once we pull out your tarot. I'm not going to be focusing on love or career or anything in particular. We will just see what pops up for you. But I like this. I like the fire happening here. It suits your personality perfectly, Sag. Let's see what we have. We have the Hermit. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's better. We have the King of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, nice. Six of Wands, the Tower. Oh, beautiful. There's a lot of fire here. I love it. And we have the Sun. Okay, I'm going to give you a gist of all this before I clarify, Sag. Now, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Tower, it is possible that there was a shake-up when it came to your investments. Maybe you've invested a lot of time and energy and money into something and it didn't really pull through the way you wanted it to. I need to mention that we have a solar eclipse in Taurus on the 30th. Why I'm mentioning that is because Taurus rules our second house of income and personal wealth. So if anything has been shaken up, it's because the foundation was not solid. Another transit I'm guided to mention is we have Mercury in Taurus since the 10th, and with the Sun entering Taurus on the 19th, it's giving me this analogy of you changing and shifting your arrival into either the business world or just changing how you look at money, how you make money, and how you invest. With the King of Wands and the Six of Wands, I feel like if you follow your passions, if you follow what you love to do, again, on the life front or the work front, there will be success. I always say this, if you force yourself to do a particular job that you are not comfortable doing but it pays the bills, you will eventually get sick of it. You will want to quit, But if you love what you do, it may bring about, finances slower, but it will be sustainable because you're going to love doing it and you'll want to wake up and jump to do whatever it is that you do. With the Hermit card and the Sun card, I feel like even though you are being guided to act and take action, you may be feeling a little reserved. You may be feeling that you need to keep a little bit to yourself in order to truly find what brings you joy and happiness. I'm getting a lot of transformational energy here. I have to mention Pluto is also going retrograde in Capricorn for 5 months towards the end of the month. So maybe you need to see where Capricorn is in your chart. We have the Page of Swords. It's possible that after a little bit of digging and a little bit of homework, you may have discovered that whatever this was that you were investing in may not be the best place for you to invest in. And I feel like after doing that homework, you're changing that. This could even be a relationship. You may have found out something about the person that you were with which didn't sit well with you, and you may have felt that, well, I've wasted a lot of time here, and you may be wanting to move on from it. The Five of Cups. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to put this here. Yeah, there was sadness here. You were upset about what it is that you found out, which caused this Tower moment. Strength. Wow, you have a lot of Leo, a lot of fire in general. With the Strength card, I feel like you have mastered something, because you see, she's trained and conquered and almost mastered this dragon, which represents obstacles and fears. I feel like you have the strength to do this, and because you have the resilience and the strength to do this is how you're going to get this success and this victory and this recognition almost. I feel like be resilient, stay strong in whatever this is, and take action. Because if you listen to naysayers and people who may not have faith in what it is that you're doing, it's a trap. Trust yourself. That's most important. You know your potential better than anybody else. Wow, that was a lot of cards. They really want to talk for you. The Knight of Swords. Be direct, be clear about what you're doing. Don't beat around the bush. I feel like there will be a lot of people around you who may want to give in their little nuggets of wisdom and bits of advice. I'm not saying disregard it. There could be people around you who really mean well for you, but make sure you're very clear about what you're doing and why you're doing it. I also feel if this comes to love, it's possible that whoever this person is who brought you sadness, who disappointed you, it's almost like they're not giving up. They want to come in. They want to come in, have a conversation, and eventually see success with you. But with the Knight of Swords, I see you just cutting that conversation out. Five of Wands. There's too much conflict here. There's a lot of conflict here. And I feel like this is one of the reasons why you're retreating, which is why you feel like keeping to yourself is better. It's better in the long run, because I always say this, when you cut out variables from your life is when you can truly gain clarity. And the sun does represent clarity. So if there was any competition, even at the workplace, I feel like you are keeping to yourself in terms of not discussing how you conduct your work, not sharing your secrets to success, and eliminating that competition from the root. King of Cups. Yeah, keeping to yourself. Again, the King of Cups is a very calm energy. It's a very patient energy. It is somebody who has a lot of love in their heart, and there's no gender in tarot, just take the energy with you. But I feel like you're being very quiet. In a good way, not in a, oh, look at me, I'm lonely. No, you're enjoying this period of isolation. I also feel that if there was conflict on the relationship front, the person you were dealing with may have brought about a lot of aggression, but under the surface there is a lot of love here. I have to mention that. The Two of Pentacles. There's a juggle. Sometimes when we're trying to get out of our comfort zones, we're too comfortable in those comfort zones, no matter how uncomfortable they actually are. It's difficult for us to remove ourselves from those situations, which is when Tower moments happen. Mercury is conjuncting Uranus on the 17th, which is going to bring about conversations that will bring about necessary changes. And the solar eclipse in Taurus as well. That is going to bring about shakeups. So I feel like the universe does not like stagnant energy. It doesn't want you to stagnate. And if you're putting yourself in a stagnant energy, it will cause about a shakeup. So it's better you bring about that change before the universe does. So you know when to expect it, you know. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but I will have to take them. We have the 8 of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands, more fire, and we have the 5 of Swords. Wow. I'm instantly getting, if this was a person who was very in and out of your life, if you're here for love, I feel like it's putting you in your head. You want to walk away, but you're not being able to. This person could also be coming about with a very sneaky energy of, let me just say what will make Sag happy. Maybe I'll just start with that, just to get them to talk to me. But it's not a great energy, to be very frank with you. And I see you cutting it out with the Knight of Swords at the bottom. So oh my god, I wish this card would just leave us alone. The 3 of Swords, the King of Swords. Yeah, you see, from Wands we are moving on to Swords now. So from fire and passion and love and drive and energy, we are moving on to rules, structure, discipline, honesty. I feel that you are cutting all the BS out of your life, plain and simple. And I think you're taking action only where it is due. You're not wasting your energy into places that bring you this heartbreak. And once you do that, I feel like with the first house arrival, it's almost like your energy is changing. The way people perceive you is changing. The Fool, new beginning. For some of you, it is possible, if you're here for career, with the King of Swords, you may be wanting to become an entrepreneur. And I'm getting that more so with the Fool card. I feel like this is almost that phoenix rising from the ashes kind of situation for me. Having learned so many lessons and having been through so much heartache and having dealt with so many different kinds of people, it's almost like you have the wisdom to actually begin something afresh for yourself. And when it comes to love, I feel like the Fool as a new beginning is for you. Is for you to change your vernacular when it comes to love. Change your checklist when it comes to love. Because the 8 of Swords is an energy of being in your head. And you are the last person who should be in their head, Sag. I mean, you're a mutable fire sign. You guys like to be adventurous. You like to have fun. You're such a free spirit. And anyone tying you down, even if it's just a thought, will not do. The Fool card is here to tell you to embrace a new beginning for yourself by cutting people out who do not serve your highest good. Ace of Cups. There is a new beginning. If you're here for love, this is an offer of love. Whether it is from somebody from the past or it is somebody brand new, I don't know. But it's almost like you're very magnetic at this time because you've done the inner work. With first arrival, it's like you're being noticed in a great way. 3 of Pentacles, you may meet somebody at work. And for some of you, I'm also getting that this new passion project that you are starting or wanting to start, that is going to bring you this recognition. I feel like you will have a very reliable team to bank upon. Someone who shares your work ethic. Page of Pentacles, you may be hiring trainees, you may be hiring people and, you know, almost beginning something from scratch. But I'm also getting that this could be, firstly, if you're here for love, this could be a very young energy, someone younger than you. They don't have to be younger than you according to age. They may be a little more immature than you. But I feel like they're very earnest. They want to make this work. 7 of Swords. Why? 9 of Wands. I need one more. Okay, come on, one more. Just one more. Okay, we have 2. Justice, Knight of Cups. If you're here for love, whoever this person was, if they were coming about with a sneaky energy and you felt like they were very in and out and they didn't really sit well with you, I feel like that is going to shift. This person may be afraid to approach you with the Nine of Wands. It's possible that they're worried about how they will be received. But with the Justice card and the Knight of Cups, I feel like they will bring about harmony in your life. They will bring about balance. When it comes to the work front, if you're hiring people, make sure you do a background check. Make sure you check their references, because someone may come about with a very hunky-dory energy of, oh, look at me, I want to help you, I want to make your business grow. But they might have selfish intent. Okay. Last card, I'm not going to get any more. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Preserve your energy. Preserve your finances. Preserve your strength. Don't give it away willy-nilly. Okay. I feel like the Four of Pentacles can be a card of fear and holding back. But at the end of the day, it can also talk about preserving, not wasting this action on people and projects that don't deserve it. Okay, we do have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, which is a beautiful energy of fast forward movement and moving towards victory and success. This is a 2-week forecast. You know, I can't keep it longer than this because it just muddles everything. All right, a couple of tea leaves to close off your reading. We have Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. It's possible that this project that you are beginning could be you monetizing on a hobby that you loved doing when you were younger. It's possible. And it's also possible that you could be hiring someone you maybe worked with in the past, or you may be working with somebody who you have a history with. It's possible. Dog barking, advice from a friend. Listen to your friends. The Three of Pentacles did show up, which could talk about listening to the people who have your back. They may have gone through what it is that you are going through, and they may have the correct advice on how to move forward. Firecracker, excitement. Finally, we had a lot of fire which was doused by all that air, but I feel like you are getting back into your element. You're getting back into that fiery spirit of yours, Sag, with arrival in first house. You may have lost yourself. You may have, well, been through quite a bit, and you may have lost that, almost the steam within you. I see it coming back now. All right, Sag, that was your reading. I hope it helped you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.